This is the raising of Lazarus from the dead by Jesus. This is the biblical account of the miracle taken directly from John chapter 11, verse 38 to 44. Now, the cultural and historical context was that the miracle took place in first century Judea in a town called Bethany near Jerusalem. It was witnessed by many Jews, including those who came to console the family of Lazarus, and the miracle occurred shortly before Passover. During the time, belief in miracles were widespread. Jews at the time also believed in a place called Sheol, where the spirit of the dead person would reside. So key figures were Jesus, Lazarus, and Martha and Mary. Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead. Lazarus was the man who Jesus raised from the dead. And Martha and Mary were the sisters of Lazarus who sought out Jesus for his help. The circumstances that led to it was that Lazarus was a man from the city of Bethany, and that's where it takes place. And he lives with the two sisters, Martha and Mary. When Lazarus became sick, Martha and Mary sent word to Jesus about it, but he didn't immediately go. And by the time Jesus arrived, Lazarus had been passed away and had been dead for 4 days. The reactions still were that many people who came to see Lazarus and witnessed the miracle began to believe in Jesus as a Messiah, a Son of God. But the religious leaders at the time did not like the miracle and plotted to kill Jesus and Lazarus. The impact was that people who witnessed the miracle came to believe in Jesus and most likely also spread the word of the miracle to the surrounding community. But the miracle frustrated the religious leaders around them who opposed Jesus. Now, it contributed to the ministry because in the Gospel of John, it was the final miracle he recorded, which reveals Jesus as Messiah and the Son of God. And it also foreshadows Jesus' own death and resurrection, and it aided Jesus' reputation from the spreading of the miracle by bystanders. Some lessons and moral principles from the miracle are that it shows Jesus' power over death, and it can also show the need for trusting in God's timing because Martha and Mary both thought Jesus came too late, but it turns out they came at the perfect time. The historical evidence for it is that there are remnants of inscriptions and graffiti near churches in Bethany, which shows early Christian belief, and it also appears in other Gospels like Mark and Luke, which further demonstrates its reliability. And the Gospel of John was also written closely to the death of Jesus, so it wasn't written by some random guy. And it also contains linguistic features specific to the region known as Semitisms. And early Christians took the story as fact and believed in it. It was preserved through text in the Gospel of John because it was written there. But before the Gospel was written, the story was passed around by early Christians, and Bethany is also held as a place of remembrance. These are my resources.